Hello, comrade, and welcome back to our third installment of the island start. Today we will populate our island. The subject for today is expansion, and as you can see here in the bottom, there's one ship coming which has a lot of people goods. If he can be unloaded, we can start to populate our little shanty town on the top there, our tent town. So far, so good. We have no power here and no water, which is a real problem, but we will fix it. And this one brings us meat and all the good stuff. So let's see here. We have meat, food, alcohol, clothes, and electronics. That will be transported via this distribution office here, which is busy. And let's go on normal speed. And our beloved people can shop here and here. The tents have super small storage, which is the real problem. So, especially this one here, which has only 1 ton of meat storage. And you can only park 1 vehicle. So I would have at least, I need 3 parking spots to make use of it, and I can't. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, but I'm positive it will be good. Our water and sewage system can be can have a little last upgrade. So let me do that. I want to have a substation here and a sewer here. Let's connect them. Why this way? Because if you have no substation at all, my little water truck, this one here, will go from building to building and will fuel them one after another. If I have a substation, then he will go to the substation, refuel the substation will pump in slowly into the buildings, and water will drip in. And as long as you have no pressure on the substation, they will use less water than pressurized substation, which is good for water and for sewage. And if you have directly provide them, they will make use of the least amount of water. So the best way would be to drive one building after another, but it's a little bit of work for the trucks, so I won't do this. Let's assign him water treatment and sewage outlet, both for the military pack. Okay. So let's populate the first 2 tents. And here we are, and what I need first is some people running into the generator. Like here. This one. To provide some power. Yes. Next thing what will happen is this one will pump out some water. Here we are. And there's a little water truck here inside the building, which will provide the water to the water treatment plant. The water treatment plant has only 1 outlet, no inlet. I'll show you. So yeah. I could connect this one to this one, but like I said, I want to have an unpressurized system, so they won't get any. Okay. This one is on the way. Everybody's happy. As soon as everybody has water, I will move more people in. In the meantime, we can create our waste system. Big quotation in big quotes. So, our waste system is based on the free waste storage. And I think I will plump it in here. 1 and 2. This one is for mixed waste. And this one is for hazardous waste. And tell our technical service to go there. Okay. Good. Hmm. Okay. So we have filled up our water tanks. Yes. Also, this thing needs fuel. Make the fun happen. Yes. Okay. So we are pumping. And now all the tents needs to be populated. Everybody has moved in. I have all tents full except of one, so growing population can come into this. And we have now a population of 766, which comes... This is because they also bring their kids with them. If you move them in, you'll see here, for example, already kitties. Yeah. So they can move into the free tent if they want to. Everything is running well. The water and sewage system is still under construction. That's no problem. Let's go quickly through the ship setup, because maybe somebody's interested in it. This is the everything ship, and it's a little bit... Oh, it's wrong. So you can pick up everything. It's set up by the advanced setup, like the other ships also are. So I restrict them by the setup. You need to do this if you want to have mixed cargo in a single ship. The next 4 ships are for the aggregate, the open storage goods. So let's open them all up. And also you. So first one. This is boards and also cement. And I will send them to the border. Because cement is very important for the next stage. Next I need... Wait a minute. You go border. Yeah, okay. Like here's prefab panels and cement. I want to have cement on stage. Both of these ships are in a single port, and cement is picked up and brought up to the hill so we can have some concrete. And we need a lot of concrete where we're going. Next one is steel. And the last one would be bricks. And yeah, this is unloading. But I need to extend the harbor here on this side. And this is my little harbor area. Starting from the top, this is a concrete silo connected to a small harbor. And a warehouse for mechanical components, electrical components, and all the other stuff like chemicals, non-food related or non-people related stuff. Then we have a meat storage here. And another warehouse for food, people-related stuff. So food, clothes, alcohol, all the good things. And another small harbor. The smaller harbors, these are new, will only fit the small ships. It will not fit an Ignatov. Therefore, we need a medium or a big harbor. But if I start with concrete and work my way up, I have way less problems than I have now. Because, like I said, this setup has no storages and it's rather on the thin edge. Okay. So let me proceed with the construction. We have finished some major roads and I was away for vehicle shopping. Some service vehicles and a bigger sewage vehicle because the one sewage vehicle barely keeps up. It's no good. And he wants to go here or there. Let me see. Which one will I send to the... Ah. And send him away. Have a little trip to the border. Okay. So I can unload them. The roads, like I said, are finishing here. The cement silo is finished. And I have created a proper road here. Next, I want to have a connection road here all over this peninsula. And there's a small oil field here. Let me just mark it. For you and for me. So it's here. And here. I just plunked them in so I know the rough outlines. Okay. Here. Good. This oil field is quite important to generate power in the future. And maybe do some other stuff. Okay. Good. Let's build a road for this one. Okay, road is in like that and put it into construction. Half a year later and look at the shiny new harbor. Yes. So we have 3 ships doing their best to filling this stuff up. Where on the left side there are people goods, on the right side there are construction goods, including the cement storage, which is quite important and quite empty. And we have a traditional setup of every ship does every construction good here, which you see stored there. Maybe we will extend this harbor, maybe not. We'll see. And our city is doing fine. Let's call it the city. 800 people. 863 souls on board. Happiness is sagging, but slowly, 77%. That's totally okay. We are 1 month before winter. What is a little bit problematic is the trash. So we need another one of these to store it. Oh, that's an excellent plan. And tell our trash crew. Yes. First tell our trash dump. Yes. Okay. You go. Yeah. Good. Ugh. No. What's that? Everything looks not straight. Okay. No better. No harm, no fuss. This one. Maybe someday we will scrub it out again with our poor hands. Just double checking. Okay. Good. Other than that, like I said, people are happy. I've put in some greenery so it does not look so ugly. Now they live in a kind of forest thing. Okay. Gravel production is really no problem. The only problem is my cement production. Right now we have some cement here. So concrete production. Yeah, but we need a lot of the stuff. Maybe this also eats more than a regular one. Oh my god, it does. So this one needs 30 tons of cement to produce 170 tons of concrete. Which is the ratio like 1:5, 1:6. Something like this. And if we compare to this one. Holy shit. This one needs 25 tons of cement and produces 64 tons of concrete. This is bad. It's really bad. But next time I would do it differently. So I maybe I wouldn't have bought the I wouldn't have created these ones. No. But hey, we have them, so we need to work with them. The next step is to plan the city. So let me just push in some housing. And this is space for roughly 2,000 people. maybe I will change these warehouses up. So this one will be the people supply warehouse. And this is a nice place for some shopping opportunity. Okay, nice. That's the Ukrainian DLC shopping center. It is big enough for 3,000 people, a little bit more. And now some amenities. Oh well, so we have a standard city setup with school and education here on the water side. This one and this one. We have a hospital and a center, a cinema. Next to it was the shopping opportunity and a pub, like it should be. A sports hall, a heating plant and a fire station. And then we have water coming in and water going out here. A little bit close to the city, but the problem is space here, really it is. So it will be not optimal city, but it will do the job we need it for. In the underground, yeah, this is the water and sewage system, so quite central, nothing too fancy. The water comes from the old part, the 10th town district. Okay. So, let me just build it. And the next summer it is. The constructions are progressing fine, so we have here our little town. We have some inhabitants, we have a school, a kindergarten, medical care, amenities, a heating plant, sports hall, fire station, and water, and sewage. So everything is there. Here it's super micromanagey. Something is always missing here, and it's not fun dealing with the ships and the setup. On the hill, we have an update, so we have this one here. I have replaced it. The biggest hurdle was to actually remove all the old stuff with the destruction office. It's super micromanagey. But now we have a proper cement factory, concrete plant, rather. And we can create concrete like pros. Also, I have taken care of the trash problem. This is the military solution. So I think in the coming future we will have no waste problem. Here's some aggregate storages for the destruction office. Yes. So next step would be, because I have now some concrete, I want to place some universities. And start to populate the city hard and to university them up. Because we need for our further plans some more stuff. What kind of... I want a technical university. Let me look here. Well, no water and sewage for me, Dennis. So the technical university goes rather in here. Is it straight? Let's see. Yes. Okay. So we go in here. Like so. Yes. And the second university is the party HQ. It's also needed, not so necessary like the technical. Oh, not the big one. No, please. A small one. I think this is a fitting place here. Yep. That's good. Okay. So, I'm constructing away and you will see the results in a minute. We are back here in the end of year 3, and technically I'm done. Everything is achieved. So, what happened in the meantime? I was hard at work to make my population smarter, so my technical university here can work its behind off to make me some research. This one is really because I have all the necessary researches done. And I have created here the the heating plant, which waits only for the time that the small heating plant runs out of coal, which maybe happened. No, didn't happen. Okay, so the big heating plant will kick in with the storage and an underground connection to heat exchanger, like it should be. Then I have built the 3 oil wells, which are pumping enough oil for the power plant, but not enough oil for the refinery, which is under construction here. So the refinery gets fed also by ship. I import raw oil and will export fuel and bitumen. And as you most probably know, this is a money printing machine. So I don't think we have any money problems in the future. Also, 5 million are left. 5.3 million. And a lot of dollars. Yes, so no problems there on the money front. On the population front, it's not the best. So, we have enough population, but we have some pollution problems. Especially this one here, which will shortly be dry. Yes, see here 4.4 tons. Also, our people are suffering from this outlet here. Where is it? Ah, this outlet here. It's way too near the city. So even though there's not much water coming out of this thing, only like 20 cubic meters, it's enough to make our people sick, and that's not good. Because the average lifespan, if we click here on the building, is 45 years. This is catastrophic. In the summer, it was like 60 years. In these buildings, it was 70 years. But in addition to the heating plant, which will shortly stop working, hopefully. Yes. Can also remove the people, but why not burn the last coal? In combination with the heating plant, the pollution here is terrible. So that's not good. But that's something to work on, you know. I can create a water treatment plant, rewire the canalization the fastest way possible, because this is also a pain in realistic mode. Maybe I will build an alternative canalization to compensate for that. But yeah, that's the situation here. On the situation of Tent Town, I have removed half of the tents, so I only have here living 300 people. Funny enough, these people are healthier at the moment, not because they are starting heating season. But you can say that they are healthier than the other people because they have less pollution problems. Like I said, at the moment not because heating season. But yeah, these numbers are not giving me any population growth. It's never negative growth, as they say. Yes. But that's okay, you know. Challenging, and this map and this little island is challenging for sure. But yeah. I think this is done. I think everything is achieved and will be achieved in the near future. So I only have to construct these 4 buildings and a little bit of storage, and everything will be peachy. With that, I leave you. I hope it gave you some inspiration to try your own island challenge. Maybe you also can do it without cheating. But a word of caution. If you are quite new to this game or your normal playthroughs are challenging, this is really hard. The balancing aspect. Also, I have some bugged helicopters and problems unloading my ships, which you need to figure out and do it in a swift way. Have the pacing of all the logistics in mind, when come which delivery with ships, because you wait a month or something for a ship. not run out of food or water and whatever. But if you are bored with the normal playthrough, this is great fun. So with that, I say see you next time and thank you for watching. Bye, comrade.